So a few years ago when I got my PS5, it was the God of War Ragnarok edition. So it was all printed all over the box. And that's when I realized that the kid from that game series is the same kid from the mid-90s movie. I'm like, what the heck? I Google him. Sonny Suljic. Mid-90s movie. God of War series. Music. Instagram account. Like, he makes music. Actor. What the heck is this? I tap on the Instagram account. Clips of him shredding at a local skate bar. Just killing it, bro. And as a skateboarder, most of you understand, if not all of you, that to reach that skill set in skateboarding, you have to be all in. It has to be what consumes the most of your time every day. And then, but you're also a child actor. And the acting world is extremely busy and consuming as well. So you got to be all in on that. And the video game series and then making music, like, who is this kid, bro? So most recently, Sonny Suljic was featured in a channel called Basement Talk in a podcast style type of video. And he talks about the struggles of growing up, juggling skateboarding and acting and auditioning and casting. And I wonder if they've ever gone head to head, if one has ever hurt the other. Inevitably, I think there is some of that going on. So let me just play a portion of this video. I recommend all of you to go to Basement Talk, watch the full video, and see for yourself. But for now, this is the clip where he confesses some crazy stuff happening here.
It was also a big thing too, like where I would get hurt from skating and then it would fuck up like acting opportunities and stuff. Like there was one time I broke my leg and then I had to like bail on the show. It was like a pilot. Well, actually, I didn't bail on it because I was under contract. I think I can say this now. But I was I signed the contract to go film the pilot for the show in like Canada or somewhere. I fractured my tibia the next day after I signed the contract.
Oh, shit,
and there was a thing where they were saying like there's liability and stuff. Like you don't do anything dangerous.
Yeah, of course.
The one thing I do is like, I just need to land this trick before I go, like, so I can, whatever.
Snap your shit.
And yeah, I fractured my tibia. The bone was like kind of sticking out and shit too.
Oh
like,
my
it was just like
gosh.
right at the edge of the skin. I mean, me and my mom were like, all right, like, we're either gonna get sued or we can try to like play this off. So I ended up getting the splint from the hospital. A week later, they were like, all right, you guys have to fly out. We sawed off the cast, the splint. And then my whole plan was like, I'm gonna just tell the people like the casting that like I rolled my ankle, like on the plane when like my shit was fucked up. You know what I mean? It's like this
Busted.
It didn't make any sense.
Oh my
But we go.
Ain't that always how it happens? Like, right before we went to Italy for 2 weeks, I was very conscious because my wife made sure to put this in my head that we were going to do a lot of walking. And I really wanted to get some clips in or just to get some good skate sessions in. And when I went to the skate park, literally the last skate session before the trip, I got like, I guess, weirdly hurt. And the first thing comes to my mind, like, dude, this is going to ruin everything. She's going to kill me. Like, why now? This never happens. Why now? That's usually how it works, bro. For some reason, you just jinx yourself. You psych yourself out. And when you should not be getting hurt, you get hurt. And when it doesn't matter, you have nothing going for you, you bail on the gnarliest tricks and you don't get hurt. I'm like, what a save, bro. Anyways, that curse seems to be haunting Sonny.
And the finale, like the final decision of it is like if you pass the doctor's exam or like the medical exam.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, oh, you can't walk. And I'm like, oh, no, I just rolled my ankle. I'm like, I'm just trying to take it easy. He rolls up my fucking, like, my pant leg and looks at my bone. And he's like, what happened here? I was like, oh, yeah, it's just my ankle. Like, it just rolled a little bit. He's like, oh, okay.
You could walk?
And he's like tapping his like, I swear to God. He's like, no, I couldn't. Bro, it was like a full.
So how did you get into the medical place? You were like limping around? Like,
bro, I was just jumping on one foot, like everywhere around the airport.
Gosh.
And you know, like, bro, it's like, there was like Murphy's Law too. Like, if you're already hurt, more bullshit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was at the airport and my mom had, she was rolling me on the baggage roller thing. Whatever. And people would, oh my God, dude, this was the most painful I'll never forget it. But my leg was like that already, and it's kind of like sticking out, like I'm sitting on this thing, and people's bags would hit my leg.
Oh, shit.
And it was just, and I hear it breaking more, like the bone is kind of separating more.
That's nasty.
And also, too, one more part of the story.
sawing off the cast just to get in an airplane and pretend you're not hurt is crazy work, bro. Crazy work. But I get it, dude. Sign a contract, you're jeopardizing the whole project for not showing up. That's crazy.
It's even worse. And this is like, of course this shit happened. The first scene I had to do on set, because once I passed the medical and then I told them.
You're good to go.
Yeah, they were like, all right, whatever. The first scene is me getting kidnapped at a park, and I have to run away from the.
But you got through the medical.
But I got through the medical.
So
now
he's
now
after
we're on a
tapping
clip.
it.
He finessed him though.
Yeah, now
But
we're on a
his
clip.
shit-
I'm not
after
getting
tapping
sued.
it, he didn't.
No.
He didn't
But that
react.
still doesn't mean his shit's not
No, yeah,
broken.
bro, he was fried. He had to be on some fucking. I don't know what he was on. He saw the shit like it, bro. It was
So you
bruised
got
up,
through.
swollen, like.
He may have just unintentionally exposed part of Hollywood because, mind you, he is filming for a pilot. The pilot, you don't have like the strongest segment of funding just yet. It's a show that's not even approved yet. It's just, you're basically filming a concept, an idea, a pitch to throw to networks. So will you have all the proper staff, the doctors, the medical crew? Probably not. Maybe a skeleton crew. Maybe that one friend that went to medical school, didn't really graduate, or maybe you're a practitioner, not an actual doctor. I don't know, dude, but that doctor sounds sus. Sounds like the doctor from BoJack Horseman. Doctor Who.
Who? Like
Doctor Who? Dr. Alan Who?
Let's keep going.
I was talking to the director and like the producer and stuff, and they're like, will you be fine for this scene? I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to walk on it. I don't want to do like the rehearsal stuff. Like we can like run the lines and everything. I end up getting to like my spot where we're about to do the scene. I'm supposed to be running uphill like at this
Oh
park,
my.
and there's like the fucking kidnapper like a few feet behind me.
You're supposed to be running.
supposed to be running.
Rose for
And
sure.
I had no
catching
plan. I was just
you,
like,
dude.
maybe I could just run. Like I was like, maybe I'm invincible.
was
Like,
getting
I got
kidnapped
through
like
the
that.
fucking medical exam. I got through this. I'm like, maybe it's healed. I didn't know any better. Oh, they call action, and I take one step, and it just,
Oh,
and I was just on the ground, and they're like,
It
and then they
broke way
checked. Yeah, it was
more.
fully broken.
oh my gosh.
But we try to play it like, oh, I don't know. Like
It just
I stepped wrong.
happened. You broke
Yeah,
your leg on
but
set.
there was no way. There was no way.
That is a crazy story, bro. Oh my God. Now at this point, now you're in trouble. The doctor's in trouble. They trusted you and you broke their trust. It's insane, dude. But that's crazy because that's exactly what crossed my mind when I found out. It is extremely rare for somebody to be that good at skateboarding without getting hurt. And then you have to be at all these castings and shows and film sets. Like, that doesn't even blend well. It sounds like a bad idea from the very beginning. It's unreliable. You have to do a run scene. Oh, I'm hurt. Doesn't matter. You have to do a run scene. Like, so now you're gonna be limiting yourself at the skate park or at the skate sesh. It's gnarly, bro. But look, watch the whole clip from Basement Talk. These podcasts, I'm loving them. They just have 7,000 subscribers, more than me already. But still, this particular video just has 694 views, bro. And it's a great episode. So guys, check it out when you get a chance. Basement Talk, link down below. Thank you for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.